Good morning. Good morning. It's 3:02 a.m. It's a Monday morning. I'm on my way to the gym right now. We've suffered another crazy loss. Kobe Bryant. How does one of the best, if not the best basketball player in the planet, after having such an illustrious career, just having a brand new child, how does this caliber of individual, how does God let this happen? And that's the question. That's the question that his wife and his children should be asking, because they're in the midst of the storm. And when you're in the midst of the storm, it's hard to kind of see a perspective. All you feel is pain. But what about the people who aren't in the midst of the storm? Because just the day prior to that, we had buried our pastor's father. So now they're in pain. But how is it on such a magnified level? This individual who's been on the main stage for so long is gone at the age of 41 years old. I'm 41 years old. And then all they say is he was too young to go. So I was thinking about it, and I prayed about it, and I started getting these revelations, and what was coming to me was not so much in the death that God was trying to talk to the multitude, but in the purpose. See, because if there's a reason for everything, and you say, well, you either say he was too young to go or it was his time to go. Either way, there has to be a reason or some type of purpose behind it, because nothing just happens. And the only thing that came to me was the fact that we are such great respecters of death, but show very little regard for life. We show very little regard for relationships. We will terminate one another over a disagreement. We will be on non-speaking terms because I didn't like what you said, or you didn't agree with the way I seen things. Therefore, you are no longer alive to me. And our family is good at that, because we'll go years and then come back together like nothing happened. And then as soon as somebody dies, we need to come closer together. So what it came to me was the fact that God's simply saying is, listen, to you, he was Kobe Bryant, the great basketball player. To me, he served his purpose and he caught your attention. Now, what are you going to do with it? Because too often we have those conversations. We need to come together. Life is too short. Hug somebody while you got the chance. Tell them you love them while you got the chance. And then the moment the funeral's over, the casket's shut, the body's in the ground, we go back to what we do. Because this is the only way I can make sense out of something so crazy. But I trust in my God. So I know that there's a greater purpose. And I have to believe that instead of spending so much time trying to figure out who did what, who was where, how many people died, what did they die, did they feel any pain, I'd versus saying, what was God trying to show me? Because if you know something, nothing can happen without God's okay. And when it happens on such a magnitude that it draws the attention of so many, then you got to really understand that his plan is more divine and more significant if he could get his point across with just one person. But how you interpret this tragedy is going to be the difference between it being a healing mechanism or just another one of your trivial questions in your mind that you have to run through each and every day as you're failing to reach your potential. The choice is yours. It always has been.